If you are struggling to grow food in the heat or need a crop that practically grows itself, I got you. This one do not require any experience with gardening. You don't need a green thumb. This can be your first day gardening, and I promise you, you'll be able to grow this. Because if my babies can do it, you can do it too. So let's talk about it. I am talking about peanuts. Yes, peanuts are one of those beginner-friendly crops that requires little to no babysitting. You don't need prior experience to grow it. It's very hard to mess it up, and it gives you a lot for a little. Welcome back. I am Tony. I grow here in Central Florida, Zone 10A. So today we are covering how to grow peanuts right in your own backyard. All right. So we planted these back in the spring or summer, I would say. And hard lesson, we put it in the front because it's running out of room in the back, and not the best idea because it looks like weed in the front, and we are 2 seconds from getting a warning from our HOA. So it's time to dig these up. They've been in the ground for at least 120 days or so, and you can tell by the leaves are starting to yellow. That gives you sign that they are ready. So we're going to also just test one and see if they are good to go. So my lovely husband pulled one in the back and now he invited the squirrels, because if they know they're here, they're going to get to them first. So let me find one. And one of the things over here is you want to make sure I see one. You want to make sure you give it room for the pegs to dig deep in the soil, because the peanuts grow underground, as you can see. Here's the next secret. Peanuts do not grow where the flowers are. The flowers drop tiny shoots called pegs. Those pegs push down into the soil, which is, I think, is the coolest thing. And that is where the peanuts are formed, underground, not on the top. So that is why your soil is important, and you want to make sure your soil is loose, because if the pegs cannot push down, the peanuts will not grow, and you just have these pretty looking leaves with no peanuts underneath. See, we have some. There's the peanuts. Oh, they're so cute. So I'm going to just use my bedding fork to loosen up the soil. You don't need to plant that many because they spread. Look at that. They are so cute. I got to leave some for the kids to do. That's going to be fun. So the cool thing about peanuts, they're not actually nuts. They're legumes, and they're nitrogen fixtures. As most plants take from your garden, this one actually gives back. So it feeds your soil. It grabs nitrogen from the air and put it back into the ground. So they have these tiny bacteria that lives in nodules on the roots. So right over here. This bacteria pulls up nitrogen right out of the air, where there's plenty of nitrogen, and convert it into a form where the plants can use, and leaving the rest in the ground. So we actually leave some of our plants in there to continue to help feed that soil. It is basically free fertilizer while you grow food. Free, you heard me, free. Meaning whatever you plant after you pick up your peanuts or pull your peanuts, they come up even stronger and greener. Tastes pretty raw. But it tastes like peanuts. So, not bad. Pulling magic down here. Oh, look at that one. Look at that size. Oh, those are nice. Ooh, look at this one. Nice sizes. So that's the way it helps your nitrogen there. So you need them. Look at that. So which one should you choose, or which one should you grow? It depends on what you want to eat or cook. So if you want those classic, quick, mature, boiled peanuts, you need to plant the Valencia. They grow 3 to 4 nuts per shell. If you're focused on big yield for peanut butter or large scale runner, plant the runner peanuts. And if you want those big, beautiful, fancy roasting peanuts, choose the Virginia. They take the longest, but they are worth it. And if you're brand new or you don't have time to go looking for a variety of peanuts, don't worry. You can go right to your store, grab a bag of raw, natural, unroasted, nothing, just plain old peanuts. Take these, pop it open. Oh, wait. I'm always eating in these videos. Take one of your peanuts like this from the grocery store and plant it directly in the soil, and boom. You'll get the exact same peanuts up in a few months. We planted these and we got these. Pretty simple, I think. So this is proof you can actually grow peanuts using store-bought peanuts. So you don't have to overthink it or where to find it if you just want to just simply grow food. Peanuts love the heat. So if you are still wearing a sweater in the morning, it's too early. It's not ready to plant them yet. Central Florida, you want to plant late March to June. North Florida, you can go for April or May. If you planted it in late summer, you might be harvesting them right now. So, all right, let's see if that one in that corner is ready. Go ahead. Yeah. Right there. Ready? Right here. Cool. Ooh, wow. Great. Cool. Wow. Did you get all the
My turn. My turn. I have to do this all day.
You gonna do this all day? Now, when you pull them up, they are not ready yet. You cannot eat them fresh. I tried. Or you cannot store them wet. You have to let them cure. Just hang the whole plant upside down in a warm, dry spot out of the sun for about 2 weeks. Once they sound dry, let me put it next to the mic, and they are brittle, then you shell and you store them. So now if you don't have enough space and you want to grow peanuts next to other crops, you can. They're great neighbors. So it's called companion planting. You can grow them with corn or okra, sweet potatoes, and collards. They all play very nicely together. They do not play nice with beans or peas right next to them. They're in the same family, so they're two legumes fighting over the same minerals. So even though I say they're very low maintenance, they do bring out certain pests. And those pests are squirrels. So my husband picked up one. He was testing it and seeing if a peanut was ready, and he exposed our harvest. We almost got attacked by squirrels. We didn't, but they was watching. So if you are worried about squirrels, because squirrels love nuts, they love peanuts, they will dig them, they will steal them, they will help themselves as if they planted it there themselves. They ain't do no work, but they want to eat your harvest. Anyhow, if squirrels are a problem, cover the soil with mesh until the plants get going. Once the leaves spread, they usually leave them alone. So that's have to worry about that. So that is your quick peanut rundown. They grow underground. They fix your soil. They give you food. And they are one of the lowest maintenance crops you can grow in Florida. People think we can grow anything in Florida. That is not true. There's a lot of crops that don't like to be here. They don't like the sun. Some plants don't like the heat. But peanuts love it here. Everyone has their reason of why they're growing certain crops. This one brings me back to my grandmother. My grandmother was part of my life since I was 5 months old. I lost her my senior year in high school, and she was there for us every single day after school, ready with some type of snack. It was a healthy snack. We didn't have those other fancy snacks that kids have these days. I sound old. We had boiled peanuts. We had rice and beans. That was our snacks. We had the heavy meals. So when I plant peanuts and when I harvest peanuts, I think about her and all of the things that she had passed on to me and that I'm passing on to my babies, because now, not only did they grow this, they get to enjoy it with me. So I'm going to go find me a rocking chair and sit outside and wait for them to come home so I can give them some boiled peanuts too. So if you have not tried peanuts yet, this is your sign to get your peanuts ready to plant them for the upcoming season. So if you have already planted them, what is your favorite variety to plant? If you want to continue to support this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with another gardener who's wanting to learn more about easier plants to grow in Florida. So if you're searching for more plants that thrive in this heat, don't forget to grab a copy of my book, The Florida Grow List. I share 30 plants that won't let you down. And trust me, peanuts is number, let me find it. I'm getting there. Hold on. Oh, right here. Peanuts is number 3. Don't forget to grab your copy on rootedinjays.com. So in here, I cover not only the peanuts, but 30 additional, actually 50 plants that actually thrive here in Florida. Grab a signed copy of this book on my site, rootedinjays.com. I personalize every single book that I send out with the message to you. So don't forget to grab it right on the website. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.